tutorial, and we'll start on the last part. So welcome everyone. The last move I was explaining was the sweep, and after the sweep, so we just have this, which can be punished heavily. So you can have a forward neutral four. And interesting thing of this move is the range, because I think that during the patches this has been changed a bit. So have this range. So the thing you have to watch out when you play against Leo is that when you wake up your attack roll, you can be at right distance at the sweep. So it depends on if you're using Leo or it's your opponent. Then we have this move: down back 1+2, down back 1+2, and then 1. Have into this. We can go into transition, which is BOK, by pressing down. We can just stay, and it's the single move is -9, -7, so it's safe. And on hit, it's +7, +9, so it's good. Down back 1+2 and 1, it's natural combo, and it's -12, -11, so the opponent can't launch you, so it's good anyway. And thing is that you have to watch out at the wall, because you have the mix up between this, so have to watch out, and it's dangerous because it can lead to a good damage. Another thing is that it's delayable, so have to try something in the first hit and the second hit. Yeah, I can interrupt it, or no. So this can't be avoided, and it can be reversed. So these are your options, but you have to be careful about this, because I have to see if I can. Yeah, that's it. So if I try to close the game of my opponent by pressing down forward 1, I can get that. So I have to watch out to even down forward 4 a Leo, so I can try low, but I can also try to sidestep. So it depends on your opponent's will. So you have to be careful. You can just stay, and that's it. Go on to the next move. So we have one of the main moves of Leo, which is back 1, back 1-4, and then we go to the other transitions. So we can do, we are after back 1-4, we are in King K stance, so K and K stance, and we have the other options, which we're going to see later. The problem with this move is that when Leo. You can sidestep the second hit and launch Leo. So a micro sidestep, you have to be quick, but the thing is that not every character can do that. So it is a very particular study, because you have to know your opponent well. Because for example, if I am Akuma, I'll show you. If you are Akuma, for example, you can't sidestep it. So the problem is that a good player with Leo should know what the other character, what your opponent can do after back one. So if it's okay to do back 1-4, or if you can just do back one, which is anyway minus 12. So I can't sidestep because I am Akuma. The only thing I can do to interrupt him, I think, yeah, is a Shoryuken, but that's it. So in comparison to the other characters, it's a bit less. So I have to know all characters in order to be aware of what happens after back 1-4, and that's it. Thing is that back 1-4 can lead you to the transitions, and you can also do King K, so King K then 2, King K then 4. So you have to study the options after back 1. The other move, which I'm going to explain, is back to 1, back to 1+2. So this kind of series. So we have middle high, middle. The difference is that the high is safe and is just -4, -3, +7 on hit, and it's natural combo. So let's try. It's natural combo. I can't block, and I can't sidestep. Fine. Let me try here. No. No. Trying to backdash. No. Yeah. So in case your opponent does a lot this move, you have to try backdashing. The other one is the mid, but it's -11. So Leo and recover crouching. Leo gets this punishment. Anyway, it's natural combo, so it can be good against some characters who can punish this move by just doing a while standing 4. That's it. The other one is back 3-1, which is a move I like because it's just -7. The options from here are, I don't like to go back after this. Sometimes you see down to go to the BOK stance. I think that the good thing is just this and then block, because and then block you have to wait, because if you press back you go to the king K stance, so you have to wait a bit and then block. And on hit, so it's -7 on block and +4 on hit, so quite good. And I think that. And the other move is back for 1+2, which is Jack. You. Not natural combo, but it's -8. Safe, it's natural combo on counter hit. Maybe not a great move unless your opponent is used to trying to smash buttons after the first hit, so can't block it. You can't reverse it because it's a shoulder. I'm trying to sidestep, but no way. So you can't sidestep. Okay. So the other move is so I don't like this move, but sometimes you can see me doing this. The other move is this, which I think it's a really a good move. This is very particular because on the frame list you have 3 kinds of hits, because you have close distance and you get this thing because the low hits and the high will hit immediately after, like both, but you have to block low. This one is -13 frames, so let's try. So this is 13 frames, but if the first hit hits only, so we are here, yeah, this it's written -15, but this means that only the high will hit. The thing is that you've been hit only by the high hit. If the low hits, it's -13 anyway. So I think it's a good move. And the thing is that if you are hit on counter, so we have to set the counter hit. Very nice. This is guaranteed. So because on counter it is plus 16 frames, so after this you can get a launcher only at the wall. Let me check again. Yes. Hello everyone. Yeah, you have this when you are in the middle of the stage. So you have okay, so it's just everything hits. But at the wall you have this. This is guaranteed at the wall, so you have temple. So at the wall it's very powerful. So this is a good option and a good move because sometimes your opponent gets a bit confused by it. The other one is after the unblockable, which you will hardly you will see this. It is up forward 1 and the series. So this, which is sometimes is different from the 1. The first hit is 13 frames, -1 on block, and oh yeah, and +6 on hit, but it's high. So thing is that you can do up forward 1-2, but also up forward 1-1 with the second hit on counter leads to a mini jackal. So, but this one is high, and this is mid, but is -14 frames. 13 frames at a long distance. Then you have the other series with the up forward, which is up forward 2-1, which is good because it's anyway safe. It's -8, +4, +5 on hit. But yeah, you just have this result, and you have this for the easy movement. If you are really good, you can connect while immediately while standing 3, but it's very hard. So you can just do this, which is okay because it is safe. And before in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, it was sidesteppable maybe on the left, but now not now. So, and on counter it you have the this. So I'm gonna try something. Maybe this, but combo, but just that. Or if you know anything, just tell me. The other move is up 3, up forward 3, which is good because it's safe. It's -9. It's good at the wall because you can have mid-range, so it's like this. Even from here, so maybe okay, sidesteppable, but good range, mid and safe. So at the wall, it is a good option, I think. It knocks down, was blood, so good. Then we have, yeah, the hop kick is the usual. Hop kick is -13 frames, 15 frames the composition of the move, and then we move to this. So this is one of the best moves, but you have this when you have particular situation, because if you do this, it's a bit slow and sidesteppable. Maybe you can do this and try and hope, for example, from here that your opponent gets to you with something. So if you have the counter it, you have the juggle by pressing 2. Okay, so this is good after some kind of moves. Let me try. If you do a single down back 4 and you get the counter it, you have the connection with this, and the opponent has to wake up, get up in a proper way, or he or she will get will be hit by another one. So very good move. And on block is -1 + 3. Opponent recover crouching. So it is a very good move actually. On hit is +5 + 9. So anyway, you can do this, and then you can go on by go on with choosing if you want. Let's go on to this. Is 4 forward 2, which has a long range, but maybe not so long. Long range is -10, -10, -9. So let me check. The important thing is that you try to punish every move by seeing if the range is okay with the punishment, because sometimes the opponent's move will hit you at the right distance, so that you can't punish him there. You have to be anyway quick, because if you don't do this, you miss the punishment. So sometimes in the middle of the game, if there is some kind of anxiety, you will be confused if you are against Leo. And you know, the extension of this move is the Rage Drive, by just holding the 2. And this is very good range, because you have the same range of the normal hits, but you can have a longer range when you have the juggles, so you will have a resplat if you are just after the spin, so very nice. It's 90 damage almost, and the good thing is that you are at plus, let me check, plus 6 on block. It's written on frame list, so you can get a mix up after. And we try to get the situation. So you have the sweep, which you can have, for example, just this. Nice. It is plus 6, but down forward 1 is 13 frames, so let me check. Maybe it's wrong, the frame data, because right? Yeah. Plus 6. Yeah, plus 6. I can't do this, and not even this. So it's right. It's plus 6. Buonasera anche a te, Grey Goofy. Frank, dovrebbe essere la prima cosa che devi fare è leva dietro. Vediamo un po'. A friend of mine is asking me if after down back 4 on counter it, he gets 2 up forward 3 plus 4. So I'm gonna try. Sì, sono garantiti. Provo a rollare, niente. Provo a mettere la leva all'insù. No. No. Il problema è che se provi a tirare ti arriva il resto. So if you try to retaliate after that, you're going to be hit by the other one. So you just have to press back and wait for the third one. So after this we have 4-4-3, this one, which can lead to a BOK transition. Ok caro, allora devo vedere, perché non mi vedete? Psycho Shocker, devo vedere come fare, perché ci sta Simone, mi aiuta nelle impostazioni e segue tutto lui. In questo momento non c'è. Comunque, anyway, 443 is +1, but if you go to the stance, so I wouldn't recommend this unless you are almost sure after a hit that you're going to hit with this, because anyway the single hit is -4, so just this maybe. Ah, ok. A posto. Sono contento, Grey Goofy, che tu vada, che insomma hai capito. E andiamo avanti, let's go on with 443, 434. So this is very, very important because it's... I'm trying to sidestep. You have to sidestep left. Ok? Grazie Gray, grazie. Troppo, troppo buono. You can have this combo if you sidestep. This kind of situation. Anyway, that is a good move because now 443 is just -12, 10 sometimes at long range, but the single hit is -13. So let me try. -13, quindi questo è -13, but you the opponent in general expects that you will do the second hit as well, so there is a short moment, just a little moment in which he or she expects the second hit, so he misses the frame, so it's like... Oops. If I don't punish him immediately, he'll get hit by something else. -12, -10. I'm just answering my friend that so it's -12, but you can have the third hit on counter it, so you have to watch out. Because even if you press 1 after the first two hits, you get hit. Of course, you can parry the hit. Yeah, this is -12, I think, as well. So anche questo è -12, anche il basso sta scritto -12. But the interesting thing is that you, if you are able to hear the sound of the third hit coming, Because if Leo does just 2 hits, praticamente se fa solo i primi 2 non c'è l'urlo di Leo. Fa il terzo, the third hit will come out only if Leo screams. No, se hai parato il primo, if you block the first one, you can't crouch on. Vediamo. No, sono jail. It jails, so the second hit will jail. Ti piacerebbe, vero Gray? Unfortunately, you can't crouch on the second hit. So, after this, we have the back forward, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2, 2, or quarter circle 2, quarter circle forward 2. So you have this with the blue sparkle on the third hit, and just this if you don't do the quarter circle forward 2. So 51 damage, 56 damage. So if you do the quarter circle forward 2, you get 5 damage in addition. This is I don't like this move now, but you can get this in certain in some occasions when you get a particular combo and I think you are at have to be quick because it's not so easy. So and you get the wall splat, so I don't like this because in some cases the problem is the back forward, so I prefer, but the good thing is that you can delay a bit, but I don't like this move anyway. So the other one is the while running 3, which is a good move if you have to see if the opponent is used to standing up on the same place, because it can be sidesteppable, you get an advantage and a wall splat. But it can be sidesteppable, can be sidestepped. And there is a sort of advantage, it's plus 9, plus 12, but that's it, because after that you can long range move, but you get a you can be sidestepped after that, so just watch out with. Then we have the while standing series. So we have while standing 1 for 1. We have, okay, the first hit is minus 8. Second hit is minus 12. And the third hit is minus 14. So try to punish the minus 14 frame. The hits can be delayed because it's counter it. It's natural combo. So the third hit. Ciao caro. Ah, ok. Buona cena. the third hit is natural combo on Canner. So if I just block, yeah, I put the wrong counter. No, yeah, no counter, I block. Okay, minus 14 frames, meno 14. Of course, if you see the while standing one, you can parry the second hit. But since it can be delayed, you have to be careful. And this mix up with the other series, which I like less because it's while standing 3 is safe, is just minus 6, but the second hit is mid but minus 15 frame. So this should be minus 15 frames, but I am now finding that against Leo it's just minus 14, or maybe we try another character. So this is interesting because it's written minus 15, but I can't punish it. So let me check. This is the thing you have to do with every character and every move. So try the Claudio's hop kick. Play in frames to double check this thing. Because if it's not minus 15, it's very interesting because people are used to launching. Yeah. So it's very interesting because Leo can't punish it, but Claudio, yes. So Claudio's hop kick is of course 15 frames, so have the right punishment. And the third hit as well, so mid high, so you can crouch or punish it anyway because it's minus 18, so even more. Then we have while standing 2, which is a great move because it tracks. I'll do this to see how much it tracks. Not on the left, but on the right, yes. So you have to sidestep left. Okay. The good thing is that the range is very high. So in this situation, you have to get the good sidestep. Because if you move in don't move in a proper way, you get the while standing 2, and it's minus 13 frames. So 13 frames is okay because they can't launch you, but especially at the distance. I think it's Leo's best move. The other one is while standing 4, which is very useful because it's one of the best 11 frame punishment of the game, and it is this. You can interrupt with 10 frames. So 10 frames will interrupt him, and while standing 4 is minus 10. So anyway, it will punish Leo. But it depends on the character you have, because Claudio, for example, can't. But another character with the longer left punch will be able. So I'm just so the good thing is that in this case you have a knockdown and a natural combo, so the damage is quite good, and it's minus 10 anyway the second hit. So but Claudio seemingly can't punish it. So this is very interesting, because another time again you see that it depends on the character you're having. Quindi ragazzi, dipende dal personaggio che l'avversario usa. Se voi studiate l'incastro, if you study matchup character your opponent has, you can see that the punishment is okay or not, depending on your opponent's character. So this is very, very interesting. Yeah, the only while standing left is this one, which can be considered 13 frames, so sign kind of fast, but minus 15, so be careful to use this. Claudio has got a long range hop kick, so at any distance we will hit Leo. Okay, then we have the big sweep. Have this now is very, very low, and it's minus 26, so you have all the time to punish the sweep. And then we have, the good thing is that on counter it you have, okay, this is normal hit, try on counter. Something here. Yeah. So there are some hits of Leo that on counter it get a follow up in with the up forward 3-4. We have to check. Now we change the stage. Check this. So we have seen that after down back 4 on Canarit, you have this. Two of them are guaranteed, and you can also have the other choice. With this, you have two of them if you are at the wall, so the opponent doesn't have to press anything if he wants to, if he doesn't want to be hit by a third one. If you are at this point and the opponent gets back, he will be hit by this. So in practice it's a bit different, but have to watch out. But the thing is that it's after this, probably on normal it, this thing is, this is on counter it, so we have okay. If I go back, I will be hit by this. So this is dangerous at the wall. The other move is sidestep. This is good sometimes when you want to deceive your opponent at the wall with the same move, with a safe move, and then sidestep 1+2. This move is -10, but at the maximum range it's safe. So very long range, and if the opponent tries to hit back, for example, we can have this. Okay, so you have to watch out, because if there is a perfect distance, especially at the wall, yeah, this. So there is a distance where Leo can be punished after sidestep 1+2, and then if you press something, you get hit by a forward 4, for example. Then you have the yeah, you see the charge with the special two kind of series, because it's, if Leo gets with the counter it charge, so the key charge, Leo can get down back 4-1-2, which is natural combo, and back 3 1 2. So let me check if it's natural combo as well. You have to be into the key charge. So back. So if I get hit by the first hit, it's natural combo. So it can be a mix-up in particular occasions when you hit the opponent's wall. And you get the counter hit, so by pressing, for example, you can have this by pressing 4-4-2. I'll just reach off 4-4-2 and then 1+2 and you get the key charge. But you have this also in other after other kind of moves, so it's interesting anyway, but maybe not so well used, because if you are in the key charge you are hittable, so you're not safe anyway. The next move is forward 4, which is mid +8, 17 frames. So 17 frames is a bit slow, but you get the opponent has to choose, because you can get low one, high, the 2 for a counter hit. So you have just the 2, you have the juggle. But it's a choice. You can get also the mid for so if you're expecting your opponent to crouch, but it depends on you. It's just choice. The interesting thing is that now the low after the 4-4 is +5, I think. +4 +5, so it's you have oh, on counter it is +14, so it's even much more. Let me try something, because I want to see if I can juggle and wall. So I'm gonna try in the same situation of back 1 +4. I try to block. No, because it's written +14 frames, but we can try this one. No, maybe +13. No. So the only thing is that after this you just have that situation, but you have to stay. Don't press anything after getting hit by this, because if I take the counter off, I get because it's +4 +5, so down forward 1 is 13 frames and now it's 9 frames. Okay, so I can't interrupt it. Even with the left punch, I can't. I can try to sidestep on the left. Okay, so the series with the Kinkei stance, so this stance, is interesting, but you have to be careful because many things can be sidestepped on the left. So you have to mix up them properly. The other stance is the so-called Phoenix, which has a BOK2, which this hit is -9. So mid launcher, safe, sidesteppable on the left. On the right, so on the left, you will be behind Leo. On the right, this is better, but you have to be careful because there's also this one, which you can't sidestep. Okay, but it's high. So again, it's up to you. The other one is this POK1 and POK12, which is -14 frames. So let me try to punish it because it's interesting. Another move at long range. Yeah, 13 frames, 14 frames. This move is considered good when you have to be quick with the thing is that when the opponent sees that you are going to the BOK transition, he will try to interrupt you with the mid hit. But the thing is that if you are able to understand it, you get this because it's faster. So you have to be very quick. Okay, if you're not very fast, you get hit by this. So that's a good option. Apart, except if you are against characters who can launch you, for example, martial law. With this, you have the power crush, high power crush, which is interesting because after this you have the shoulder, as we saw last time, but it's an option, so you can get all the options. You can cancel it. You can do many things and it's up to you if to do them or not. So let's finish with the quarter circle forward, which is I think one of the best moves or movements. We have quarter circle forward, which can be done even when you are in the Kinkei stance, so K and K. When you are here, you can get down forward, cancel, and you get a quarter circle forward. So thing is that you have this is low, minus 13 frames, minus 2, minus 1 on hit, and on counter hit you have the juggle, the combo. So it's very good. The high crush is after the, not at the first frame, so you have to do it probably by at this distance, or you can get a long one. So you get a very long distance by just dashing and wave dashing, yeah, like this, quarter circle forward, a long quarter circle forward. So the other one, which can be considered even longer, is quarter circle forward 2 1, which is minus 9, minus 8, plus 4, plus 5 on hit. And if the opponent is on counter hit, at the second hit you get not this, but maybe this. Just 4-4-3. So anyway, it's good because it's safe, but then you have to block really well. So press back after that, or you will get hit because you are on minus 9 after that. You can also go back, but I don't like this because it's not really evasive like Fang's example Kempo, so back 3 plus 4. I think that one of the best moves Leo has is quarter circle forward 3 plus 4, which is anti sidestep. So quite long. And safe. So it's minus 6, minus 4. So you can have an opponent which so if you try to hit back after that, you can get something into your face. So watch out after that, like a trap.